The story of the restless mind. Once upon a time, in a small village surrounded by mountains, there lived a 17-year-old young man named Tambi. Tambi was very restless.
My mind never rests. Thoughts come like storms.
His mind was always full of thoughts. All day long, different thoughts came and went, making him feel uneasy and tired. He felt sad about his past and worried constantly about the future. Because of these thoughts, his mind was like a storm. He couldn't feel calm, couldn't sleep well, and had even forgotten how to smile. One day, Tambi heard about a faraway village in the hills. People said that a wise old man lived there.
A wise elder who teaches peace?
The man had once been a famous psychologist in the city. He had helped many people and taught them how to find peace within their minds. Now that he was old, he had left the busy city life and chosen to live quietly, close to nature. Sometimes he gave advice to visitors. Tambi became curious and hopeful. He thought, maybe this wise man can help me find peace. So he decided to go and meet him. After many days of a long and tiring journey, Tambi reached the village in the hills. There, he saw a small house covered with greenery. On the porch, the old man was sitting quietly with his eyes closed, looking very peaceful. Tambi walked up to him and said softly, "Grandfather, my mind is very restless. I cannot stop thinking. I want peace in my heart. Can you help me?" The old man slowly opened his eyes and smiled calmly. "So, you are looking for peace?" he said. "Come with me. I will give you a small task." He led Tambi to his yard and filled a glass completely to the top with water. The glass was so full that even a small shake would make the water spill. Handing it to Tambi, he said, "Walk from here to the edge of the village and come back. But remember, you must not spill even one drop of water." Tambi was surprised, but he accepted the challenge. Holding the glass carefully, he began to walk. The road was narrow and busy. People were walking and running. Shopkeepers were calling out to customers and dogs were barking. But Tambi didn't look around. His eyes stayed fixed on the glass. Step by step, he walked slowly and carefully. People watched him with curiosity, but no one disturbed him. They sensed he was learning something important. Finally, Tambi returned and said, "Grandfather, I did it. I didn't spill even one drop." The old man nodded and smiled. "That's good," he said. "But tell me, did you see the children playing by the road? Did you hear the dogs barking?" Tambi looked surprised. "No," he replied. "I didn't see or hear anything. I was only focusing on the glass." The old man smiled gently. "That is the secret. When your mind stays in the present moment, there is no space for fear, confusion, or unnecessary thoughts. While you were focused on the water, your mind became completely quiet. You were not sad about the past, and you were not afraid of the future." Slowly, Tambi began to understand. This was the peace he had been searching for. Peace is not something we find outside ourselves. It already exists within us when we live in the present moment. Tambi bowed his head and said softly, "Grandfather, now I understand. If I want to calm my mind, I must stay in this moment. That is when true peace comes." The old man smiled once more. The sun was setting and the last light touched the ground. Birds flew back to their nests. Tambi began his journey home. But he was no longer the same restless young man. He had changed. He was peaceful inside because now he knew how to calm the mind.